When it comes to success, there are only two kinds of people: talkers and doers. That's it. There are only two kinds of people when we talk about success and manifestation: talkers and doers. You want to be successful, you have to be a doer. It does not matter what field, what you want to accomplish. It does really not matter. You just need to stop talking and start doing. You need to be an empirical person and not the theoretical one. You need to be someone who applies knowledge, not someone who just study. This is it. There's only those two kinds of people. But being a doer is hard. It's hard to be a doer because then you have to take risks and you have to face your fears and do things that are difficult. It's hard to be a doer. It requires tremendous amount of hard work. You need to all the time be out there and doing stuff. You see, myself, I have suffered tremendous amounts of pain in my life. And I'm a sensitive person, but I'm a doer. I've always been a doer. Since I was a kid, I was a doer. You understand? So when I studied finance, I graduated with top grades in my class. And I worked really hard for 6-7 years. Didn't really get the jobs I wanted, but I kept on trying and kept on, performing. And now my life has changed. Allah gave me a house in Amsterdam and a top job. You see? I'm a doer. If you want to manifest things, I know this for a fact. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be difficult. And that is why most people, they don't do it. Because it's more easy to talk and be comfortable and take the safe route. But you can't take the safe route if you want to be successful. You cannot do the investment, so to speak, that gives the low return. You have to take risk. You have to take risks. You have to challenge. You have to go into the mud and do what is uncomfortable. I had no idea how my life was going to look like when all my stuff is transported over the sea in a container somewhere. I didn't know anything about the city or any of that. But I took a risk. So that's why the true key to success, to be a doer, is actually to be a mu'min. A mu'min is a doer. You know that? Did you know that? This is an esoteric teaching. You can derive this from Maulana Sheikh Nazim's teachings. Iman is motivation. Iman is motivation. A true believer is someone who is motivated. You understand? You want to know how you can know who is a believer, someone who is a doer, because he believes that good things are, Allah is going to give him good things when he tries hard. People who don't have Iman become lazy and comfortable and fearful. People who have faith, who are believers, not knowers, we are talking about belief now, because you cannot know everything. And the one who thinks he knows everything is very delusional. No, you cannot know everything. Certain things you have to believe because you can't see the result yet. Going into college requires faith, Iman. Starting a career requires faith, Iman. Starting a business requires tremendous amounts of faith, Iman, because you don't see the results right now. That's why. You don't see the results right now. You don't know if it's going to work or not. You just have to believe that when you keep on working, good things are going to come to you. And most people don't have this Iman. That's why the believers are the ones who build new worlds. You understand? A visionary is a believer. A vision is a sign that you have true faith, because you believe in something so much beyond. You understand? Laziness is a sign that a person does not have faith, has no Iman. Comfort, risk minimizing, taking the safe route is a sign that there is no faith there. So this is it. You want to be a doer. That's a mu'min. You have to find the faith and you have to find the courage to face your fears. Do what's uncomfortable. You might fail. You're going to fail. You are going to fail. I've failed so many times. Everyone fails. But you can't be afraid of failing. You have to keep on doing it. You have to believe that there's light at the end of the tunnel and keep on going and keep on striving, even if you get many, many adversities. You want to complain? Fine, complain. I complain a lot, but I keep on pushing even if I complain. It hurts. Let it hurt, but keep on pushing. I keep on pushing when it hurts. You feel down. Feel down and allow yourself to feel down, but keep on pushing. Don't give up. That's a doer. A doer is a mu'min, a true believer. He believes that Allah is guiding him. He believes that good things are going to happen to him when he tries and keeps on working hard and keeps on pushing and keeps on fighting for what he believes in. That's why mu'mins, believers, build new worlds. Believers build new worlds. All the great masjids, temples, cities are built by believers, those who believe in something beyond themselves. This is it. Because it's very easy to be comfortable. It's very easy to be stuck in theory. It's very easy to go from one video to another to debate Sharia. And what's the right religion? It's very easy to make yourself the greatest sheikh that has ever lived in the whole world. It's very easy to self-anoint yourself to the highest enlightened guru that has ever lived in the world. But what are you really doing? Are you doing the zikr? Are you actually citing the Salatul Fatih? No, you're not. You're just going from video to video. But you're not doing any of the practice. Are you doing your 5 daily salat? I do my salat. I do 2,000 to 3,000 Salatul Fatih. I do 20 minutes to 1 hour meditation every day. And I do my lazim. And I do my wazifa. And I read qasides. And I do hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. I put in the work. I'm a doer. I'm a doer. I'm a doer. You understand? Be a doer yourself. Do the practices. You want something in spirituality, do it. You want a sheikh, go and find a sheikh. Don't sit there at home and I cannot find a sheikh. No, you can't if you don't try. Will you fail? Yeah, you will fail. I fail. Everyone fails, but you can't be afraid of that. Face your fear. Heaven is just beyond your fear. This is it. This is the only way forward. Is to be a doer and try and keep on pushing when things are hard. And that's a sign of true faith. That's why those people who criticize faith are against you. They are your enemy because they are against that light inside of your heart that drives you to push for greater miracles, greater futures, a dream. The one who is against faith is against your right to dream. The one who is against the faith is against visionaries. The one who is against faith is against anyone who believes in something greater. The one who is against faith is against that there's light at the end of the tunnel, because there is light at the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel is dark and you have to keep on pushing. A believer is a person with motivation. This is it. Hopefully this helps. Assalamu alaikum.